But then, okay, so Legends ZA was like, okay, fine. You were losing me, right? The past 3 games, you were losing me.
Yeah.
So much so that I didn't buy Let's Go. I didn't buy Sword and Shield. I did buy Scarlet Violet just because it looked better than the previous 2 games. Not visually. Let's Go still looks really good.
Yeah.
But like overall it looked better as a game. And then ZA was like, okay, I guess they're continuing this trajectory, right? Of
Yeah.
making games. I mean, they might not look the greatest, but they're on the Switch, so I can't dock them too many points. Like, I know Xenoblade's right there, I know Tears of the Kingdom's right there, but I can't dock them too many points. Not every game can look like that, even though they really should.
As I
Look
recall
like that.
from my time doing business with the owners, that Oxyfill station out there is just
Because
a
they have
front for a kind of hidden
budget for it.
passage leading down below.
Um,
If Lamb's hiding Eleanor from you, that's where she'll be.
So like, okay, ZA, I'm in, right? Until that last trailer they put out. Not trailer, the last presentation, I guess you could say, they put out, the last direct. That was like, hey, I hope you're ready to spend $120 for this video game if you want everything.
Yeah.
The lights in here sting my eyes terribly now. Until you arrive to deal with me, they will
And it's just
remain
like,
off. Please locate the breakers and
I
fix them,
could
and then return
just
here
buy
to restore power.
the game and not deal with that, but why are you making games incomplete?
Yeah.
And charging extra for the complete package. Directly and indirectly. Directly through the DLC, which maybe if that was all it was, I'd be able to forgive them, because maybe it was in development, because the games got delayed. Like Legends ZA was supposed to come out either earlier this year or straight up last year.
To create the first true
But they
utopian
got delayed.
would come at a high cost, my friend. We
So
needed
maybe
someone
they
to
finished the
be
game
host
and
to
have
all
been
that
working
Adam,
on the DLC this whole time.
Rapture's finest minds.
Yeah.
A willing
So I could
subject,
forgive just
that.
that.
Is to say, myself.
But if you combine that with the fact that they are now saying, hey, if you want Megastones for the Kalos starters,
Whatever you may have seen inside the tank, that was
you need
indeed
to spend another
I fear the
$20.
fate of Eleanor Lamb will be less physical, but no less grotesque.
You have no choice
This
but to
tank
spend
for
No choice.
deep-sea
$20
life is the
if you want
ideal
them.
way to dispose of me. But first, you must retrieve enough Adam-infused plant life to lure me out. The slugs feed on the stuff, and it's all I seem to want now. I have left a sample here, so you know what to look for.
Gotta pick it up. Just that. The combination of both of those things. If it was one or the other, I wouldn't have been happy, but I might have still bought the game.
See you out there, Delta. You want to be told,
Both?
man? You want to
Nope.
stick
I'm
this
out.
here? Well, come and take it.
Have they gone back on that yet or no?
No.
Yes. Kind of unacceptable. By kind of, I mean very. Like exceedingly so.
Well, listen, son, those
only-
override keys you've been hunting are genetically encoded. And to get to Eleanor, you're gonna need one from Alex the Great in there. First things first, we gotta pin him down. Find those plants he mentioned, and lure him back out.
The only way they would ever get me to change my mind on this game now is if they eventually put out a distribution for those Megastones that doesn't involve having Switch Online. And I'm doing this on principle. I already pay for Switch Online.
Yeah.
I don't actually know why I'm still paying for Switch Online. I haven't used it since... Okay, I used it briefly to play some Mario Kart World, But before that, I think the last time I actually did any... Nope, a lot of Pokemon trading online.
We can't have
Okay,
you
so it
running
was
around the
recent.
laboratories in your
But
condition.
I think there was a good 2 years where I didn't have to pay for it.
Yeah.
And honestly, I could probably cancel it right now.
I also think Nintendo needs to remove its head from different places and just put games on the online service and not like dribble them out over the course of like 10 centuries.
I've already completely written off this entire system anyway, because
things.
you want
What a
once
life.
they decide you
Marching
don't get those
around
anymore, you
playing
don't get
daddy
them anymore.
Until some
True.
splicer
They can just
manages to
revoke
kill
them.
off
So
their
I don't-
sister.
so I don't
and
care.
Then if the coma doesn't take them, they turn maniac. Nothing left to do but scream.
Like, yeah, you still got to do the two
Two
little
sisters.
sisters again, which is unfortunate.
No
But
offense
like
intended, son. We better get you to Eleanor on the double.
This one was in here. Yeah.
the last time I gave a shit about
Your
their
body
virtual
begins
offerings
to
for
tear
that
itself apart.
was the Wii U,
compulsion
because
to
I
find
can still play
Eleanor
those games.
will drive you to madness or coma. You have no claim on her. Your design was among Rapture's greatest sins. And yet, you persist. Why?
Yeah, they just need to do it correctly. Hey, here's a bunch of games. You know Luigi's Mansion, the game that was on the GameCube? Yeah, you can just play that now on the Switch. Here, have fun. They just don't. And it boggles my mind.
You want your mind to be even more boggled?
I don't know if you can do that very easily. Let's try.
So, how many different systems are available
On the, like the...
on the Switch Online for games?
Isn't it like 5?
Game Boy, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, NES, SNES, N64, GameCube.
7.
They're adding Virtual Boy.
Again, I why? But okay.
Okay,
I mean-
check it out. Check it out. 5 of those systems have Pokemon games.
True.
Guess how many Pokemon games are available on the service?
0, right?
No, actually, Coliseum and XD.
Oh,
The
ones
on
they don't-
GameCube were available.
The ones they don't care
The
about.
ones they don't care about.
Yeah.
But none. You can't play Pokemon Emerald on the Switch Online service.
Okay, so maybe you can't do that for the mainline games for some reason because of the
Well, that's
the
what I'm
weird
saying. Why?
contract thing that goes on between the 3 companies that own it. Like maybe it's just some weird nonsense. It's just like no one has the rights to like.
Then how did they
basically-
put out the Pokemon games that are out?
The Coliseum games are like a spin-off, kind of. If you were, I don't know. I just assume there's some weird nonsense going on as to why they don't have Pokemon, or though it's way more likely they just don't care to, because they just don't care to do a lot of things.
Yeah, it's that I can tell you, because they've had they did put out the first 6 Pokemon games on the 3DS.
Really?
Yeah, Red, Blue, Yellow, Gold, Silver, and Crystal are all available.
And those are suspiciously also not available on the Switch Online.
No, there are only you only get Pokemon trading card game, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, Red, And the two, well, I don't think they're out yet, but the two GameCube Pokemon games are eventually going to be out.
Yeah.
Let's see, did they do any? Are there any N64? Oh yeah, Pokemon Puzzle League. Okay, Puzzle League, Snap, Stadium, and Stadium 2. So like every N64 Pokemon game is out, available, but you're not allowed to have a mainline game.
Yeah,
So it's
I
not
mean,
a license difficulty.
yeah,
They own
Yeah.
they own it.
they own it. Yes. But so does Game Freak and whatever the third company is.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Creatures.
Like I said, it's more likely that they just don't care to, but it also could be like that 1% chance that there's some weird shenanigans going on with the contracts and ownership that just prevents them from doing certain things, like putting Emerald just available. Like I said, it's very unlikely that's the case, and they just don't
Yeah,
like
no,
money.
I get that you're pointing out the possibility, but like
Yeah, I don't believe it's the case. It's just it's
with how
possible.
many Pokemon games are available, it's a
Yeah. It's it's very weird to me that they don't have like the mainline games, but they have like the old like Red Blue.
well,
Available
those were on 3DS.
back on the 3DS.
You don't have them anymore. They weren't on Wii U,
Yeah.
just 3DS.
Hello, sir. Here to talk to you about your helmet's extended warranty with all these bullet holes in it. You might need to get an extension that covers it. Anyway. That's right. Body over here.
Here's the angel.
And then there's the Big Daddy in the other room.
This is where they bound us
hallucinating
together,
again.
Father. Plain God.
Ah,
You were the only
No, for
good
the first
thing
time.
that Rapture ever gave me.
She was not meant to have a father, Delta. She was to be an heir to my life's work. And this is where they changed her, bonding her to you. The child she was.
Ah, that was a
died
Molotov.
in this room.
it happens. So anyway, in different news, because yelling about Pokemon can only be done so often.
It's crazy.
I am almost done with the Trails in the Sky remake,
Ooh, nice. How was it
and I say
overall?
done. Oh, it's like if a perfect remake could exist.
That's kind of crazy.
Yeah. It's like here's 20 years of I don't know if it's quite 20, but it's at least 15 years of like mechanical improvements in the game, right?
Yeah.
All
Did they
right, cool. Let's take the
change-
first game and give it all of that.
Do they change the way the Sepith works and the?
No, it goes
Parts.
back to the original.
Okay, that's good. I know that they adjusted it slightly over the course of the years.
Yeah, no, that is completely the same. Now, some arts might take different
Combinations.
levels of combinations or levels of Sepith amounts. For instance, the strongest wind art in the game doesn't need 8 wind anymore. It only needs 5, but now it
Huh.
needs 3 fire
Oh.
in addition to that 5 wind. And so it's like it's both easier and harder to cast.
Right, yeah.
Because like 8 wind is like, okay, sure, I gotta go in on win.
You know, I think
Now
I
you
like
gotta,
that change because previously you would really have to go all in on one element, and then you could maybe maybe squeeze in like an alternate to get like a combo element ability in the line that was like maybe free log.
Yeah.
And like for say like Olivier, you had to like because he had like a 1, he had like a 2 and like a 5. You couldn't really...
Olivier and Chloe are 6 or 7. They're single line. They're the game's main casters.
Yeah. Because you could go really all in on them, and then
so
with that...
in the remake, because they added a couple extra quartz that weren't in the original, it's actually possible to get every single art in the entire game on Olivier.
That's actually kind of impressive.
Yep.
They
and it's not even that bad. Like, the only thing you don't have that you would probably like is I couldn't have the mind quartz on him for art strength, and I didn't have the cast quartz for casting speed. But I had...
I mean, but you have, like, everything else,
EP and DP cut, right?
Yeah.
Like, you still can cast for days.
Time. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, oh, it is time for purchase. Ooh, level 3 zappies. Let's go. Okay. Can we get trap 3? Do we have trap 3? Wind trap 3? Because I think you only have 2, right?
Ever 2.
Ooh, all right. Yep. Get rid of vending expert because you have vending expert.
I don't
plus.
need this.
Oh yeah, that's right. You don't need demanding father anymore. What's quick hack? Ah, fewer stages.
That's kind of nice. I'm tempted to get Ice Storm.
I mean, sure. And there's the other second row on the left. Yeah, you don't need that anymore because we don't have any more little sisters.
Yep. Nice.
And you're out. Okay, cool.
Yeah, we got electricity and we got the Ice Storm. Because the big sister's about to come get me.
Yeah, and now you have level 3 electricity. You want to lock that in, or?
Lock what in?
It's fine. Okay, so no, the remake is there's the only issues I have are very minor. And it's that they're using they either retranslated the game or they're just using a different translation from what's in the original. So some lines are different. But like that's so minor. You know? Yes, drill.
Oh, those should drop Adam too.
Yeah. So there is still ways to get more. And it's just more big sisters. That's how you get more. I don't think you can really do anything meaningful with 50. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so like that's my only complaint with the game is that they didn't use the original translation. Oh no.
Yeah. I mean, they didn't use the original translation. Oh no.
Yeah, exactly. It's so minor. Like it doesn't really matter. And you won't even care if you never played the original. So
yeah.
It's fine. So yeah, this is now kicking off my. If I don't have, as soon as I'm done with this one, if I don't have any other games to play, I will be going back and finishing up the achievements for all of the previous games. That being said, I have many games to play through this year, so that won't happen after I'm done with this one for a while. But I am finishing up all of the achievements in this game. Which means I am on playthrough 2 right now, and over the course of maybe 5 hours total, I have gotten back to the final zone.
Yeah.
It's very
All right,
fast
sport,
when
time
you
to feed the fish.
when
Head on
you,
back to Alexander's tank and put those
can skip all the
plants in.
cutscenes.
I bet.
And when you're level 50 and the enemies are level 4. You know.
Yeah.
But there are 2 achievements, which means I'm going to have to do 4 playthroughs of this game, which is
goodness.
unfortunate. You can do it in 2, but I'm going to have to do it in 4. Because I don't want to give myself a hard time. Instead, I'll just extend the amount of time that I'm going to be playing this game. So there's an achievement for beating the final boss when the final boss is level 100.
Oh, interesting.
And you can only get that when you choose the New Game Plus option to give every enemy in the game level plus 50.
Right.
So I didn't do that on my second playthrough because my second playthrough was clean up chests, clean up like all the rest of the achievable in-game achievements, right?
Right.
So that's playthrough 2. Playthrough 3 is going to be everything on normal. Or sorry, everything level plus 50, right?
Yeah.
On normal difficulty. And then playthrough 4 will be on Nightmare.
My goodness.
And you could do that in 2, right? If you were more careful than me and more methodical than me, playthrough 1 and 2 would have been combined. But I didn't. I wanted to enjoy the game.
I don't
right?
know
So
if this makes me remember. They had like some sort of like merchandise deal. There's like a pocket watch that's like the Estelle's
It's like the orbit.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I don't know if you can find it and if it's even still available, but you might be
Probably
able to
not.
if you search.
But
for
someone
it.
might make something like that on Etsy. I could probably commission something like that.
Maybe,
It would cost me so much money.
Yeah.
But that's fine. That's cool.
Sure, you live forever,
But it's like a
mine's
pocket
your
watch, and
body.
I'm like, that's kind
I
of
like
cool.
my body, kid.
Also,
really
it was like
Idea of my memories
I
and
think it came with like
personality
Estelle's
being stored in the
backpack
head
in
of
her
some
like bracer
saintly
journal,
child, like just one
and
more dusty old
the,
book in the
her
library.
ornament as a pocket watch or something, or if
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
like just her ornament that just looked like her ornament.
Right. I don't know.
Escort them from the premises! No, I don't want it. I still resist.
But yeah, that's like I forgot about that.
No, that's
like-
pretty cool.
I'm like, that's so cool. If only.
But okay, so yeah. So you could do it in 2 playthroughs. You could do everything that I'm doing in playthroughs 1 and 2.
No.
And playthroughs 3 and 4, if you really wanted to hate yourself, could be combined into playthrough 2, where you're playing on Nightmare difficulty and everything's plus 50 levels.
Yeah.
But I'm not doing that to myself, right? I am,
Yeah, there's
Gonna
just
just-
so much to do in that game or in these games. Like I miss talking to this one guy that you're supposed to talk. Well, at least
you probably missed so much.
I know I missed so much.
Buy me out with this brine.
And at this point, I'm like,
This
I would go back for it,
damn you, Delta!
but I'm in 3 now, and I don't want to like
Perfect, son.
restart.
You reel him in. Now,
Of course.
use
One or
that
two.
console
I guess
there
I'll
to
just-
take
I'll
a
just do
gene
that during the
sample.
remake
It should print
when I
up a
finally get it.
genetic
Yeah, just do it with the
key
remakes.
automatically. You got the key to Lamb's hideout, sport. Eleanor's down there. Now just head out to the oxyfill station and use it.
It is done. The sample disposal button on the panel in front of you will administer a massive jolt of electricity to the tank. More than enough to kill me. Whatever I may say to dissuade you, do not listen. The man whose voice you hear now is long gone. As my mind fades, I find my thoughts turn to the
I guess he's eternally trapped in that torment because I left already.
And I am
Must be him.
overcome.
Oh, no, he did.
But I can only offer
The thing that
my
extracted the
feeble
key
prayers.
killed him.
Oh.
Perhaps after my death, you can do more. Now, please, I ask you to grant me peace. Goodbye, my friend, and thank you.
So I talked about this last time, but I was like running out of books again. I found this book series. Well, I say it's a book series. It's another infinite, almost maybe infinite series.
Oh no.
Called Cultivation Nerd, which I mistook for a different story because this particular story likes to subvert very, very, very common tropes. So like, you join a sect, which is like a martial arts school, but they learn magic because it's magic or martial arts stuff. And there's this old janitor guy just sweeping stuff randomly, and he's like just a janitor guy, and no one pays attention to it, but then the main character's like a reincarnated soul, or he's just like a nice guy, and he's like, oh hey old guy, is there anything I could do to help you? Do you need like a cup of tea or something on your break? And he just treats the guy nice, but that's secretly the sect like leader, like the sect master, and he's like super powerful, and
Classic.
it's like hidden
Classic,
master
yep.
trope. Yeah, and it's like
Yeah.
that's just a thing that happens. And that's a trope that's so common. I mistook this story, having that guy in the story, for a different story I read that I dropped
Where
because
the
it got a
exact
little.
same thing happens.
Yeah, where the exact same thing happens, except in this story, he's actually just an old guy.
Oh.
He's not super powerful. He's just an old guy.
Oh, wait. They're doing that? I love that. Wait, was the one that you dropped the one where he's just an old guy?
No.
Or the one that you're
The
telling
one
us about now is
the
the
one I currently am reading. He is
I love that.
he is just an old guy. And there's so the guy who gets reincarnated or like transmigrated because he takes over a body after the soul departed.
Have you any idea what my
Hey.
daughter has?
I don't care. I'm gonna get an upgrade. I guess
Activate infinite rocket jumps.
Yeah.
I mean,
Given you.
not really, but
As I watch you,
yeah, I mean you can. The rockets don't do any damage to you.
now,
Yeah.
I envy your ignorance. You
So
still
the guy who
believe.
gets transmigrated is was an avid reader of Scientia, which is it's Scientia.
Yeah.
And so he
But
knows
those
all
are-
of the tropes that the world he's in is. My God, I've been failing these so much lately.
You have
Please tell me.
isn't your wallet still like full up? You could just buy out the hack instead of doing that.
Could be. And so he knows like a bunch of tropes and stuff, and he comes across this guy who has like flaming like blood red hair, and he just seems like just like this weird air about him, like he's talking to like some guy next to him, and the main character's like, secret spirit master that's basically getting him all of this good stuff because he's like tripping over and finding some hidden secret area constantly. And so the main character is like, protagonist. That is his character. He is a protagonist. I will stay away from him completely because being near him is very dangerous. Because things will happen like he stumbles into some secret tomb, finds a lost art, but also there's a giant monster there that he has to overcome, and his secret like spirit ghost guy helps him beat it. But
Right.
if you're just some random mook nearby getting caught in the events, the likelihood that you'll survive is like is pretty low. So he's like, I will be on the opposite side of the world from you at all times. I will stay away from you. And so throughout the course of the story, you periodically hear some of the nonsense that happens. It's like, so they're in the cafeteria eating in the morning, and then the protagonist comes in, and the main character immediately gets up and
That's her,
leaves.
son. Eleanor
And then
Lamb.
later you find out that he
No
started a
matter
blood
what you
feud
might
with
be
some
feeling
like
right now, this
some
is
random
business.
guy.
Get that cage open.
They
She's coming
fought.
with us.
He crippled the random guy. The random guy's older brother now fights him. He cripples that guy, and now there's like an elder trying to get after the protagonist, and the protagonist gets sent on some weird mission, and then he stumbles into some ancient tomb that provides him with more power, and then he comes back and defeats the elder, and it's like the main character,
I have placed my pieces on
the
board,
actual like main character of
as
the story is like,
As
yes,
have
this
you.
is why I stay away from him.
Is this what she hoped for?
Mm-hmm.
Mother and
It's great,
father,
and it
locking
subverts the
eyes.
trope because usually that's the main
Yet
character
still we
who's
are
doing
blind.
that.
Right.
But
Goodbye,
instead you get to see
subject
it
Delta.
from an outer
And take
perspective.
heart,
Yeah.
For
Yeah,
you,
yeah, it's
at
great.
least,
it's good,
have
good.
escaped
It's great.
your legacy.